The following program is rated TVMA. Viewer discretion is advised.
El Presidente! Woo! My God! Let's go! Hit it! United Hard Hats of America. If you a real man, motherfucker, stand up. Raise your cup, clap your nuts, that's your character. Hard hats around here is all we wearing, bro. That's your call, big, call me J-Wall. You can tear it up and I don't give a fuck, bro. We gon' man up, and if they ask who did it, we gon' stand up. Any motherfucker got a problem, put their hands up. Woo! Got something to say to the app today? We gratefully appreciate all the comments and the calls, so please be safe. Greet the show right, y'all. Hey, what we say now? U.H.O.A.
Hey, sir, excuse me. Do you not see the crime scene tape? The caution tape? Oh my God, go that way. Try a black stand down. Girl, can't stand. Biden's in. Can't stand with your wood. Girl, I'm tired and I'm hungry. Y'all want some Krispy Kreme? Ooh, Krispy Kreme, girl. Maybe we could go get some snacks. Oh, I love some snacks. No. We still in trouble from the last time. That's right. We still in trouble with Captain. The crime scene this time. We gonna stay on duty. Oh, detective. Is that a D? Okay. All right, you're fine. You don't look like no detective. Detective, I got some investigating for you to do on my board. You know what? We got a little under the covers work to do a little later. You know what I'm saying? Detective, you got any handcuffs, boo? I love a man with some handcuffs. You know what? I think we got some toes that need attached. It wasn't there. Okay. You know what? I got a report I need to write later. I need a ghost rider. Come on in, detective. We're gonna let you in the crime scene right this way. Let me know, detective, before you need somebody to have your. You're gonna get us in trouble. He fine though.
Well, as you all can see, we ain't the only act on the block bringing the funny. No. That's a little preview of our special guest tonight, J&K TV. But welcome to another UHOA podcast. It's your boy, J-Wall, president of the United Hard Hats of America's Men's Club, and your host of Sunday night's most spectacular shit show you've ever seen, the UHOA Podcast. I'm back. I'm riding with the usual suspects. We got some guests. They got funny skits for you. We're staying in the comedy vein. We found some people who got something to say. Got some knee slappers for you. They're working it out. They're new on the scene just like us, so we said hell with it. We all riding together. So, without further ado, I'm gonna bring in my guys. First riding shotgun as usual in the caddy with the white walls is my man, UHOA JD, the big rig operator, extravaganza, the motherfucker that you need to know. Where you at, my guy? Is he back here? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I tried to bring in JD, and
I can see your ass too.
I tried to bring in JD, and let me tell you, my friend, it was a bombardment. I got ganged. Every one of y'all popped up at once. But hey, everybody out there watching, here's everybody. JD, introduce yourself, my friend. Oh, can't hear him.
Oh.
That's how he talk for real.
He's showing that his mic is on the backstage.
Hey, Booty Tang, say something for the people.
Damn you, you StreamYard.
I ain't no
Oh,
damn
my
booty
God.
tang.
Hey, JD, step out and come back in, man. We're gonna do it right. Step out and come back in.
Damn it, lost my guy. All right, well, next up to bat, I know I can hear him. So, Ace Eel, tell him what's happening tonight, my friend.
It is Pothead night. I don't know about 420, but it's like Pothead night. It's your boy Ace Eel checking in, man. Eel's World Podcast, man. I am going down on UHOA. U.H.O.A. It's going down tonight.
U.H.O.A.
Y'all don't believe me? And y'all got some funny on here too.
Oh, we bringing the funny.
Hey, I like to laugh. You got some funny. Oh, I like. Lord knows I like to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna laugh tonight.
I heard that.
I'm
And
going to buy me one of them pieces of hair y'all got on. It's going down. I'm in y'all next show. Watch what I tell you. Y'all don't know it yet, but I'm gonna be in y'all next skit.
yeah, Officer Ace. Officer Ace
Now,
reported
see,
for
that's where
duty.
you're wrong at. That's just where you're wrong at.
Yeah.
You're just all kind of wrong. You know, I can't be like a safety glass or a chair or some shit. You gonna make me an officer?
Yeah, I figured you'd be like some kind of fly detective. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be officer let go. I'm gonna be officer let go. I'm letting everybody go. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm letting you go.
But she said, I need some toes. There's some toes that need attacking. I'm like, holy shit. That's a little too much information.
Is that something you guys working on that y'all gonna come out with? Or is that something we can look forward to? If I'm not trying to ask questions too quick, I'm just curious.
We're about to get into that.
In the works, yeah.
We're about to get into that. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir. Introduce your peoples, man.
Well,
your show, shit.
Well, I mean, you know, y'all, I was just sitting back listening to good riveting conversation. You know what I mean? But as y'all seen on the fucking skit that we just played, these two ain't playing around. They're trying to come and they're trying to give you the knee slappers. It's they calling it JKTV. What does that stand for? It stands for Jennifer and Kenesha, the two lovely ladies coming riding with us tonight. And JK. Just kidding, motherfucker. Ease up. Don't take life so seriously. We're just kidding. Is what they're trying to tell you. Ease up. Everybody's all tense nowadays. Motherfucker either gonna take a shot or motherfucker die trying. And all we want to do out here is bring the funny, baby. Laugh a little, lighten up, the brighter side of things. So, ladies, just introduce yourselves and just tell us a little bit about you. What made you want to start doing the sketch comedy? Where the ideas come from? Do you know maybe some officer ladies like this, or you know, I mean, what's the motivation behind it all?
Kenesha, do you want to go first?
Well, thank you, Jennifer.
Welcome.
Even prior to before the JK show, me and Jennifer have been working together. We are actually hosts on the Wave FM network. So we currently host on a network that has over 250,000 viewers right now. So aside from that, we have also been in movies and stage plays. So we do a lot of acting and things aside from doing this. But in order to come up with a JK show, we just said, you know what, forget it. Let's come together with all our talents and put a show together. And that's when we came together and put in the JK show aside from everything else that we're doing. And go ahead, Jennifer.
Well, I love the fact that nowadays you can do anything you want. So we decided one day, we were like, you know what? I want to be funny and I want to be a comedian. And this is America, damn it. And dreams come true. Okay. So that's when we decided, you know what? Let's discover ourselves. We don't need nobody to discover us. We discover ourselves. So the JK show was born.
There you have it. Did you hear her explain that American dream? Like, if off in the distance, when you listen to the replay, you will hear a bald eagle scream. Ha ha! I'm telling you, that's exactly what we're doing. Trust me, this whole
that
Hey, that sounds like more like an ostrich scared going to surgery. Goddamn, that sounds like
I don't think that was bald eagle, but I'm gonna let me have
Bald eagle
that.
dying.
I'm sorry.
goddamn ostrich on his way to surgery.
I drink coffee and I smoke cigarettes, man. My bald eagle's not as sharp as he could be. I do apologize. You know, my pipes aren't exactly where they should be in life. But so with the police officer skit we just seen, what was the motivation behind that? And where did you shoot it? I mean, are you in a public place, or are people just walking by randomly and they can see this stuff? Like, could you ever pull anybody in, Johnny on the spot, a little improv or anything like this?
That's an idea.
Like what if a dude was really walking past and you were saying all that and he's like, who, me? Like, you know,
right.
Next thing you know, live on the spot, a whole nother element.
I don't know the legalities of that, pulling in other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do we have to pay him? Because, you know, I don't know. I'm done doing that. So.
Oh, yeah. Just tell them what we always tell people when I ask people about being on the show. They're like, oh, is that a paying gig? I was like, absolutely not. Like, we are broke as fuck around here, folks. Like, trust me, podcasting at the moment's not keeping the lights on. Now, that is the vision, but at the moment, we got day jobs and shit. What are you talking about? Getting paid.
Right.
I have a question. Do you ladies write you all's own material?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. But we actually just started to consult, or the process of starting to consult with other writers, because I think it's important to I think it's important to just get more ideas, better ideas, always be improving and stuff like that. Always kind of be open to change and suggestions and criticism and critiques and ideas. So especially just working with other Black, not everybody's Black on this platform, but I mean, just working with other Black female writers.
He's Black.
Important too.
He's Black. He just got on the light-skinned hat. He's Black. Mm-hmm. He got on the light-skinned hat.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I get it.
What?
Whoop that trick.
What happened?
That trick.
Holy shit. That is the funniest shit I've heard today.
But I think, I asked that because I write, and I wouldn't. I've been wanting to do something comedy wise. Like, I want to do a comedy movie based on the Bible, because I think God had a fucking sense of humor to make a motherfucker like me. That was hilarious. Like, we gonna make up. Hey, what?
I mean, you gotta
all the fucked up dirt. All the breath when he started drinking, turning shit into wine, that's when he made my shit. He was high. He threw up into dirt. Who came out? JD, don't you hold your head down.
That might be the most philosophical. That might be the most philosophical take I've ever heard. That's the most philosophical take I've ever heard on the Bible, my friend.
In order for you to write that, you're gonna have to tell a million people's stories in an hour and a half, 2 hours. Because yes, God got sense of humor. I definitely believe that.
JD,
so, and it's funny.
Bro,
Some days I look up to the sky and laugh myself.
Your mic
is boring, G. We can't really hear you.
No, poor guy.
Hey,
having trouble with it.
You're going through the matrix,
Hey, Earth. If you pan the camera out, he's gonna be talking from inside the toilet.
Boy, I tell you. Oh my God, this dream.
Oh
right
shit,
here, bro. Yo,
man, nigga, he inside the toilet.
Hey, yo. So, hey, JD, real quick. So, step back out, come back in, and when it asks you to connect your audio and your visual, go to your audio settings and make sure that it's connected to Bluetooth.
Yeah. Hey, how about this? Why he's doing that? Let's give the customers a little break.
Real quick, man, I would like to ask Miss Kenesha the same question that Ace threw at Jennifer. Do you write your jokes? How much of it is improv? How much is freestyle? How much is written?
We write our own jokes. I will say we have two different writing styles. I am more of a slapstick writer. Jennifer is more of how would you describe it, Jennifer?
My my jokes take a minute to set up. I'm slow. Where she gets right to it. She's the Shanae. You know what I'm saying? Like she gets right to it. She's the fireworks, right? Mine gotta, you gotta light it, then the wick gotta burn, and then mine
Got to climb on you.
yeah.
But like in regards to like these skits that we're doing, it's kind of like we just like as far as like the police skit. I remember we were sitting there trying to think of what was going to write at first. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's just try police cops because we want to be able to try to be different skits, different people, just change the flavor up all the time, never making anything the same.
Yeah, I love our police cops too. They're so cute.
We had fun doing that. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I guess I'll be telling my age, but it kind of harkens back to the slapstick comedy of Police Academy and things like that. If you remember,
Yeah.
I guess I'm telling my age, but hold on, let me bring back my.
I ain't that old.
Yo.
We back on it. JD, come back in, man.
Yeah, my audio started sounding funny, so I was just like, I'm a bounce.
I'm telling you, it's this fucking StreamYard shit. But
it's making me really want to kill all ducks. Their logo's a duck, so I'm starting to really fucking hate ducks every time we do a show. It's not gonna be good for that species here soon. But hey, man, while we're speaking on the police lady skits and what we just seen, do we have another one to run real quick? Show some people some more hijinks from the officers of the law.
Well, it's a funny coincidence that Ace was speaking on religious comedy or religious content that has comedy within it, or comedy with religious undertones. How would we say this? But this is a good one that they have displayed on their social media channels and their pages. This is real funny. Check this one out.
All right, Sister Muff, I'm gonna need you to go stand over there at that door, and I'm gonna stand over here at this door, and make sure when visitors come in, you greet them.
I don't ever stand on that side of the building. My specific corner that I am used to standing at is on the west wing, okay?
Where'd you get a corner? Nobody has an assigned corners. You go where God needs your help.
Pastor's wing is on that side, so I will be there to assist if I'm needed.
I don't know, because that's my corner, because I know that's pastor's side, and the pastor likes to see me standing there
working that corner for 15 years. And I'm tired of you trying to take my shine.
You've been working that corner? You've been working that corner for 15 years? Well, I've been working corners too, getting the holy praise on like you're supposed to do.
You know, they certainly don't make the ushers like they used to. I think they put a filter.
They certainly don't make wigs like they used to.
Oh, excuse me, this is not a wig. This is my hair. I don't know.
Like a beach ball on your head. Go on over to your corner.
The haters will hate, all right? Can I get an amen?
The devil told me you was ugly.
Your mama.
Hey, the haters will hate. Can I get an amen? That is hilarious. The devil told me you was ugly.
No, yeah, that's what was funny, man. The devil told me.
The devil told me you was ugly.
Cause look, they always talk about some. God talked to me this morning. Shit, the devil told me your ass was ugly. God didn't want to tell me.
There's a little church. There's a little church in Nicholasville called First Baptist, and I know some ladies like that. Now I'm talking. Well, yeah. Let me ask you: with your characters, will they be reoccurring characters or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea is to have reoccurring characters, and so that way people can have ones. Remember how in Living Color, people, the characters would circle back around. You always have your favorites. That's kind of
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you something? But I know what you're talking about.
Hey, that fire
because
marshal
this ain't
Bill,
no
that was
wig.
my
I
guy.
don't care what you say. This is my real hair.
My. Mm-hmm.
I pays attention to funny shit because I don't find shit funny.
And honestly, if you think about it, that's like done right, a very popular genre of comedy that not a lot of people are really messing with like that. You know what I mean? I mean, you got skit comics and shit like that on some of the like YouTube and things like that. But if you think like, in Living Color, Mad TV, Saturday Night Live, you know what I mean? I mean, those shows are always popular and always work with people, but like not a lot of people really push that genre as much as I think they could. I think there's definitely always a market for it done right. And really, the only act in town at the moment on that kind of level is Saturday Night Live itself, and it is the most horse trash shit you could ever watch in your fucking life. It is awful. It's not funny at all. So, like, you all can definitely step right in. You can step right in and hit a homer instantly just with some original content because their shit is trash. The best thing they ever have is when they have a comedian come on and do their own monologue. But it's like, honestly, you could just watch that comedian do that shit on stage on his own performance. So you don't even need SNL to get the only thing that's funny on it.
It's challenging, but you know what? I would love to have a writer's room, like Saturday Night Live. I would love to have a writer's room. Oh my gosh, because we have some great concepts. So we're excited about things that are going to be coming up. And just the challenge, Kanisha and I, in general, you might not know this, but we are not funny girls in general. We didn't grow up like always funny. We were not the class clowns, right? We're very so it's interesting that we both decided to do comedy at the same time and to link up like that. So we're learning the game right now. We're learning how to make it work and what works for us. So it's cool.
You got a good damn hand on it. Let me tell you that much. You got a good hand on it.
And let me tell you, I don't know if she knows it all the time, but seeing as Kanisha is my cousin by marriage, oh, she makes me laugh a lot. I don't know, but I don't think she's trying at these moments.
Yeah.
But she's hilarious. She's a hilarious person. So I could definitely see it work.
In some ways, I think those are the best comedians, the comedians that have that sense of humor without even trying. It's like you're not trying to be funny or you're not trying to put yourself out there as comedians, but you understand humor. I guess you would say you understand humor via your own experiences and the fact that you don't shy away from having a chance to be comical as far as to me, I would say that the skit comedy is a fairly flooded game, but what makes good skit comedy really good is when you're smart enough to create characters and make them reoccurring and add the costumes to those characters. Excuse me, I don't know what the sound is, but
like now, that's Darth Vader. That's our old fucking Darth Vader on the face.
Hey, put some WD-40 on your screen door. God damn.
He still needed work, so he came on J-Wall part.
I got some PB blaster. I got a can of PB blaster I'm gonna put on your hinges.
The funniest shit is I didn't even know what you all were talking about until you got to the door, and I was like, "Oh, that's my front door. You asshole, you." Don't worry about my front door. That is what I call my security system. I can hear a motherfucker coming in.
You will. You will hear.
But you know what? I appreciate that feedback, that what you said about me and Jennifer, because to get to where we wanted to be, we had to work on our relationship with one another, because it's hard to just, people think it's easy to come together in comedy, and it's very hard to bring two personalities together and try to make a dynamic on set, and that it has to work. But after working together for a couple of months and building our relationship, even when we're not on camera, we're fun to hang out with. Like, we are a lot of laughs and stuff throughout a whole night, just naturally being around each other, of the relationship that we have built, realizing how much funnier we are together.
So it's going to get funnier. It's going to get funnier. Yeah.
And this is exactly why I wanted to have you guys on specifically, because we're trying to make this podcast of ours a funny podcast, a comedy show. You know, we're trying to stay in the vein of the Howard Sterns, the Bob and Toms, the Opie's and Anthony's. These people alike. And we're kind of running on parallels. We're just getting started. Y'all are just getting started. You're talking about working with her and building a dynamic. Me and my guy down there, Mr. Somebody, have conversations where if we were standing next to each other, not on the phone, an hour or so away from each other from Lexington, Louisville, we would be in my front yard fighting for real. We talk crazy to each other about this shit, but it's all in the love.
I ain't never been
it's all in the
punched
love.
with a nub. I've never been punched with a nub.
Dang.
Well,
allow me
me
Like,
to
how
knock
would that black eye look?
Yeah.
How would the black eye look?
Hey,
Would it be like shaving all the way or just gray?
I'm pretty sure he would try to knock me the fuck out if he had the chance to, as far as the conversations
if he can do push-ups with that motherfucker, you damn right. With that motherfucker.
This motherfucker can operate.
I'm really
this
trying.
Motherfucker can operate a stand-up jackhammer. What are you talking about? Don't let him fool you.
You know, honestly, and like, I'm really trying at certain points in my life to be a better person. And next time I see you, I will definitely make sure we knock that off your bucket list, motherfucker.
Damn it, I walked right into that, didn't I?
Right, straight.
Hey, Miss Kanisha and Miss Jennifer, let me ask you. Out of the two skits that we've seen so far, which of the duo characters do you like best?
Yeah, good question. Like, which one's y'all's like funnest favorite, like to get into the mode? Like, who do you like to become?
I would say I don't know, because we just started with the church ladies, and Jennifer came up with the whole idea of church ladies, and we still trying to feel the notion of the church ladies. I will say church ladies, you got to think a little bit hard about, because because it is religion, you don't want to offend anyone on the jokes that you say and do on that comedy. Yeah, but you still, both my parents are preachers, and I'm raised in the ministry, and I still try to be conscious of people when it comes to
That's even more hilarious. Hey, Dad,
so can you tell me which family member? Can you tell me which family member's likeness you're honing on that, or do we not need to?
Yeah, I got a question too.
Is that gonna make Easter weird?
Sometimes because Justin, the whole family's in the ministry. It's only a few of us that's, not fully, but I still try to be mindful, when we do our comedy, we try to be mindful of a lot of our jokes. I don't want to come off racist. We don't want to come off talking about with people with disabilities or anything like that. So we just try to be mindful. I want our things to be or kid friendly and what we do. But personally, I do like being the cops because they're a little bit more fun to play around with.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you don't really have you don't have that many you don't have to worry about stepping on too many toes with that one. You know what I mean? Because like you're not kind of still messing with the Christian crowd. So much.
I can see many scenarios with both set of characters. I can see many scenarios. You know what I'm saying? You can come up with many creative, very creative and hilarious skits out of those characters alone. I would like to ask you, and maybe I'm prying a little bit too hard, but are there characters that you've been working out that you're going to be introducing later that you might want to give us a little insight on?
Well, I'll give you a little bit insight. We have been playing with characters of being more us, but still making it funny, without being in costume. So that's a little notion that we're gonna kind of play with a little bit right there. But to be honest, we have so many skits in our head that we want to do. I can't really say pinpoint what direction we want to go in, because the next several skits I have wrote out, I'm different people in all of those. So the ultimate goal behind what we do is to show off not only our directing, our writing skills, and our acting skills, but we do this in hopes that we can start landing bigger projects to do, where people actually be paying us to do acting and shows and things like that.
Have you ever thought?
Go ahead, Yellow.
I was gonna ask, have you ever thought to create two characters that would touch on political things in a comedian kind of way, where, like you say, everybody can kind of relate to? Or do you automatically just kind of put message in your comedy anyway?
Well, I don't know about Jennifer, but for me, I hate politics. So if it's anything political, I won't participate in it. I don't like politics.
That's my family right there. You heard
me
that?
either. That's why I was asking. I don't like that either.
After my own heart.
Hey,
I have created.
Yeah, but Jennifer.
What about you?
But Jennifer is different from me. She's different.
Y'all hear me?
Miss Jennifer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all can hear me? Oh,
I can.
I will talk about anybody. I will talk about them, and I will talk about them gladly. And Kamala Harris, we are similar skin tone, and I feel a skit coming on.
That is very smart.
See, that's smart. That's smart comedian. That's smart comic shit right there. Like I can relate to that without you being disrespectful, degrading, or out your element, without a kiss butt thing to it. Like, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and y'all gonna respect it because it's within the guideline. Like, I'm like her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like her. I'm not real savvy, with the political thing. Like, I can talk it like that, but I won't get into it like Earth would. You know what I'm saying? So to hear y'all difference like that, that's a good formula. That makes for good content. You know what I'm saying? Because she chooses not to. And you have the insight to, educate if you choose to, but y'all have that's gonna become content. Watch what I tell you. Y'all gonna make one little thing about that.
And if I could add real quick, is Miss Jennifer mentioning bringing in a Kamala Harris character, a spoof. That is very smart. That's ahead of the curve. It hasn't been done on any Saturday night comedy platforms yet. Hint, hint. So for you to jump on that wave before anyone else does is very smart.
Yep.
We gotta get to writing.
There it is. I think a good mix of maybe the one of the police officers and maybe somehow arresting a crooked politician somewhere like that. I don't know. I would dig that the most. Mash him up a little bit. Bring in Officer Kanisha.
I mean, the cops are gonna be around. Wow.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to see one of the cops arrest one of the church ladies. I know that's coming. I know
One
of those church ladies was dipping in the tides.
Church lady.
No, she got caught dipping in the tides.
Oh man, disgruntled. Can you picture disgruntled church ladies getting pulled over by those two officers, that's hilarious content right there.
Yeah.
If it works, just shout out the podcast. I'll give you that one. I'll give you all that
We'll
one
be the
for free.
first one to post it. Send it to us. We'll post it. That'll
Hell
be
yeah,
funny.
we will.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got some ideas of my own, so I want to sit down and work with y'all, like as far as at least getting ideas, because I write crazy to any and everything about any and everything. So I just want like the level y'all at now, like I want to reach that level and just write. I've been saying I was going to do it for the longest. Like I understand how you saying you can make something funny but still keep it respectful. I can do that all day long, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. All I want to know is what guidelines you took that got you back. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and don't let my guy fool you. He's been on the big screen himself. He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie to doing this. He's got a little shine time on the silver screen.
That was in 03, but I wasn't funny. I would say what I did, but I'll be saying what I did in real life. So just watch the movie.
Yeah. Loosely based off of real events. Loosely. JD, what's up with you in the corner, man? Can you? Is your mic good or?
Man, you know what? You know what, dude?
You sound great. You sound great, JD.
Yeah,
I have never had mic problems. Everybody has had mic problems but me, and I'm like, hold on, my mic don't act up. You know what I'm saying? My mic works
today. It's your day.
Thousands of miles away from home. What's going on? But like you say, everybody got their day, man. And so today
you
was
ain't
my
even driving
day.
the truck, Jay. You ain't even driving the truck.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
You know what it was?
No one.
You know what it was? But just before we started, and then you introduced J-Wall. Apocalypse called me, and I answered, and I could hear y'all through my phone, but I could hear him through my headset, and it went sour right after that. I was like, "Oh, you done messed up my whole setup." So I apologize for the mic problem.
Salute to UHOA Apocalypse.
I apologize
mayhem tomorrow
for my mic problem, but I wanted to ask the ladies: is there any comedy team that you guys look up to, that you
Great question.
aspire to not emulate, but have their success? Because there've been some great comedy teams out there. And then you don't see the teams, the comedy teams no more. You see guys that work together, and you see ladies that work together, but you don't see people that start together and plan that we're gonna break through together. Is it anybody you guys look up to as a comedy team?
I can tell you right now, Tashina Arnold, Tisha Campbell, Pam and Gina from the Martin Show.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's who we look up to.
They started together and they're still working together. So, if you watch them like on Martin, they're comedic, oh my God, they work so well together. They're a perfect partnership to me as far as especially in the genre like Kanisha said that Pam and Gina could have their own show. They're just really, really, they work well together. So I think that they.
I absolutely agree. They should have had their own show. They should have had their own show. That's a fact.
Yeah. And I
want to be in one of y'all's show.
And is it just me? But I remember being young watching Martin, and I don't know if it was just me or not, but I used to always get so conflicted when Martin would trash Pam so hard because it was always hilarious, but he was always on this ugly shit, and I was always like, I don't know, I think she's kind of hot, maybe it's me. It always fucked with my head a little bit. I was like, is she ugly or not? I was confused. I didn't know what to think about it. I was like, maybe I'll just keep this to myself because I don't know.
To me, that's how she got in the game hard to be able to control a lot of shit that she do. She run her own shit. You know what I'm saying? She don't go for none of that. You place me here, I do this role or whatever. You don't never see her in none of those degrading ass roles, running around being degraded. Hell no. every role she played is either funny or like some serious shit or whatever. And I like that about her. Like it's a lot of female. Like, do you feel like it's a limit to your comedy where you'll take it?
Yeah, is there anything that's off
That's
limits?
another good question.
I'm sorry, I was actually asking both.
That's a good
I was
question.
actually asking both. Is it like a limit to where y'all will take your comedy to?
To be honest, no. What do you think? I don't feel that way.
I think for the art of it, and for like if I believe in what we're talking about, like if I believe in the storyline, if it's a message that I really want to get through, I don't really have a limit. Period. If it's something that I really believe in.
Hey, both of y'all awesome. Both of y'all awesome. That's awesome. Because you will naturally know what you're not gonna do and what you will do for the art. You know what I'm saying? So
Miss Kanisha, if you could,
when you say,
Miss Kanisha, if you could
go ahead,
elaborate
go
a
ahead.
little bit.
I'm done.
Miss Kanisha, can you elaborate on that? I heard you say that you don't think you don't feel limited. Could you elaborate a little bit?
Well, I was just saying we don't feel limited. As I had stated before, that we're trying to shoot for the stars. So if this leads to other things, from us going from doing comedy to acting to motivational speakers from this, or just anything, I don't know, we just both have it in us to just keep striving, keep pushing till we are successful, till we feel like it's not even about the money. We actually just kind of like really just enjoy doing it. The perks come, if we do make it, but aside from all of that, we do it because we enjoy doing it as well. So no, it doesn't have a limit on that.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Just
That's because that's how I
no
feel as a producer.
No
That's how I
limit.
feel as a producer. So
That's
that's dope. I can relate.
Yeah. And that's how I'm looking at this whole podcast thing. I mean, we definitely want to take it as far as we can take it. But at the end of the day, sit around, on Sunday night, chop it up with my fellas, crack some jokes, laugh at some shit, and hopefully maybe some people out there will like it, get them ready for another work week, end their week off with a bang, then, whatever, it is what it is. I think the fact that we just get out here trying to work it and trying to entertain some people and bring them some light, instead of some doom and gloom and bullshit like that. You know what I mean? I mean, not for nothing, we trying to spread joy one way or another. You know what I mean? I mean, we'll definitely say some wild stuff on here, and you know what I mean? It might not always seem as wrapped as pretty and nice as a positive thing, but we're always striving for the good belly laughs, the gut busters. You know what I mean? So that's what we're in it for.
Hey, Ert.
And
mark that time down, Ert. 41 minutes and 50 seconds. Kanisha set the tone. When it becomes about the money, we all need to quit. Because when it becomes about the money, you ruin everything. Everything goes south after that. So yeah, that was that statement right there was inspiring. When it becomes about the money, we all need to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
You talking to a man trying to chase $1 billion.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with chasing it, but for real, you've heard that old saying, it ain't work when you love what you do. Right. I mean, come on, man. I love what I do.
That's what we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
They talk about this comedy thing like they love what they doing. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't work for them because they love what they doing. When it become about that money, then you need to quit, because at that point you lose the love for what you do.
Yep. Then everything becomes a job at that point. You ain't doing it because you just want to and you like it and it's like a fun thing to do or something you're checking out. Now it's a responsibility. It's a have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why you don't hear me say I make music to sell it.
Like trust me, dude. I worked.
Make music because I'm gifted to make it.
In high school, I worked at a place that was a laser tag, a skating rink, an arcade, and a lot of the people that went in there were my age. So I was always around for my homies, cute girls, all this and that. But the fact that I had to go in there and work, I didn't like it. You know what I mean? It was all right. I mean, trust me, it's nowhere near the worst jobs I've ever had. I mean, fuck, it was easy as shit. But I mean, just the fact that it was the job, even a fun, spectacular place like that will fucking suck. And you're like, now you're stuck here on a Friday whenever everybody in there's having fun, and you're stuck in there.
That is a great metaphor for life. Period. Your childhood, teenage work experience is a fucking metaphor. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be here all night.
So we understand that Miss Kanisha and Miss Jennifer don't have any limitations when it comes to their comedy, and if the road the road of comedy takes them on a path of motivational speaking, live shows, that's a possibility. Now I want to ask, would you be willing to take your show to the stage?
Oh, yeah. I could actually see it work in that platform, actually.
Yeah.
That's why I was basically asking, is it a possibility that you could see yourself doing these skits, taking these skits from audio visual video platforms to an actual live show?
J&K take Broadway.
Right, if the show was to become of that volume to take the stage, yes, we would take it to stage. Jennifer does stage now. You know, that's one of her passions. She likes doing stage work. I like doing camera work. So to take it to the stage, that would just be that would be motivation. Like, we must be doing something great for now us to actually go on stage and people want to see us live. So that would be an honor, you know, if I got to take it on stage, you know, to that level.
I mean, the MC Light coming out with another album.
Miss Jennifer, if you could elaborate on this. Miss Jennifer, if you could elaborate as well. And also, Miss Kanisha says that you already have stage experience. Could you please let us know a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of stage experience, but I do play. You know, I've done plays. Well, okay, so I have some music experience, you know, musical experience, and then I have, you know, acting experience. So
Justin, Jennifer was a Jamaican gospel, wasn't a Jamaican gospel singer?
Reggae.
Jamaican reggae singer. Justin loves reggae.
Wait, so you were a gospel reggae singer?
Now that's dope.
And actually, I've never even heard. I mean, I've obviously heard of gospel and reggae, but I've never heard the two together. That's pretty.
I would love to hear that.
Yeah, I would dig it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yep. I mean, you know, yeah.
Under what? I'm gonna go look at it.
Hey, spectacular plug, by the way. It's on YouTube. Yeah. Where, ma'am?
Well, so the music is under Jennifer Howland. So Howland is HOWLAND. So that's the music. The JK, can you help me out, Kanisha? Can you help me?
Can you lend a hand?
But if you
gonna say, hey, cuz.
The JK, we on Facebook, we on Instagram under the JK TV.
Now hold on. Now we want to be clear. It's J_K_T_V.
Right.
And this is the same. This is the same on Instagram and TikTok. They have content on these platforms. Please follow, like, share their content. It's great content, and I can only see nothing but great things for their future. I mean, they're on the right path with it.
Oh, you and Money G just think y'all gonna cut up on a little righteous revolution, huh? Go out. Go ahead.
Hey, hold on, Ace. Miss Jennifer thought she got away, though. Miss Jennifer thought she got away. No, we gonna elaborate more. We want to know about this stage experience.
No, I'm gonna type that in, See, no, I was gonna say I produce. I don't get loose. I produce. Hey,
So
man,
okay, now
let
hold
me
on.
check
So
her
we got.
Money G app.
So she's musical.
What's your favorite video, Jennifer?
What's my favorite video? Like
Yes,
for
ma'am.
comedy?
I see. Hey, Illa, pardon self, God. You're jumping the gun. She still needs to give us that stage information. Now she's been on stage. What else you done? You said you done a couple plays. What's the
Yeah.
names?
Go ahead.
So locally, like I did The Wiz. So locally, I done The Wiz. That's really the only local play I did was The Wiz. Yeah.
The Wiz?
Oh
That's
my God.
that's huge though. You're like, that's the only one I did, but like that's a majorly popular play. Like people freak out about that fucking play.
Whose production was
Diana
that?
Ross in The Wiz was the greatest fucking musical performance ever to me, as far as in a.
You did the local production, right?
Yeah.
Who produced that the local production?
That was a FaithWorks production. So I was
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear Ace
All
cooking
right.
with some reggae in the background.
So
I know that's her, bro.
He done looked you up on the reggae.
Oh, you know Ace ain't playing about that music.
Nah, I know he
bro.
ain't. I knew when he asked her, he was gonna get right on that. He's listening to your reggae gospel.
Yeah, I apologize. Let me stay with the show. I apologize. My bad. I was gone. Y'all can cut me off.
You see what happens? You see what happens? We invite
Hey, look,
massively.
you ain't cold. I'm cold like that. I got some of that in me, just like a little bit though. That much, just a little bit.
You see
But
how
I can hear
motherfucker do you though? As soon as you invite some massively talented people on here, your producer guy, the guy that always rides with you's like, you know what? Fuck this podcast. I'm on this music shit now. Look, he took a hard left as soon as he heard gospel reggae. What an asshole!
Yeah, Miss Jennifer, hey, let me tell you something.
That was kind of funky,
Miss Jennifer, you about to have all types of tracks. He's gonna just be sending you music. Hey, put that in your sketch.
Yeah. You're gonna get a restraining order on you for your email. Like no more beats, Ace. Stop it.
That's funny.
Best man.
I see you.
One of the best men to get beats from. Let me tell you that. Have you heard my podcast intro? Let me stop.
I know it. His podcast intro was damn near as good as mine.
Now, J-Wall, don't you start that shit. Don't start that shit. I told you, my motherfucking podcast intro, produced by Ace Ill, is the best. Anyway, ladies, I want to ask you one more question.
One more time.
When can we see another skit video? Are y'all in the make? Y'all got anything in the works?
I sent you 6 videos.
She said get on your job.
You on the page too.
Uh-oh. So he owes 4 more.
Hold on. Let me okay, so I got one more loaded up, but I can go handle some business now. How long y'all want to conversate?
Yeah. We done held you over.
Well,
it won't take me long
anymore, but I will say I did send you all several videos. But for those who have missed our videos, you can check us out on our social media page, as he said before, on the JK Show. If you ever want to reach us personally, you can reach us at Just Kidding, which is JUSTKIDDIN 502@gmail.com. So we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for having us on this show. It has been exciting, and you guys are hilarious. And I love your show and what it stands for.
Well, we really appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. You made for a delightful and great show. I feel the rebroadcast is going to be successful, and that's what That's what we're betting on right now. Because, like I said, we're an up and coming podcast, and I'm pretty sure El Presidente appreciates it as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely see you on Easter, Kenesha. Miss Jennifer, it was lovely to have you and meet you for the first time. I just love all the talent we got going on. I mean, Louisville is a diamond in the rough when it comes to talent. I mean, we got people that make it out of here and they come out left and right, but man, we got so much shit going on, and just in our family alone. I mean, shit, we got the podcast popping, we got skit comedy. I want to shout him out if he's still doing it, but Kenesha, is Deshaun still doing his videos?
Deshaun has kind of a little bit taken a break on his videos now since he has been into stock. He started his own company, Rise and Diversity, where he teaches people how to stock trade. So that's pretty much been taking up a lot of his time.
Well, if anything's going to take up your time, that sounds like a hell of a reason to do it. Tell that young man, I like what he's got going on. Come over here.
Get that money, young man.
Tell him to come over here and give me some, give me some family tips, man. Come on. We need to all get rich together, goddammit.
Right.
Have him teach us how to get out of these goddamn steel-toed boots.
Yeah. Because believe you me, if he's got a hot tip on a stock, I mean, the first round of vacation's on me.
Well,
I know that's right.
Yeah. Well, ma'am, like I said again, I'm sure I will see you on Easter. Do we got one more video we can roll them out with, and then we'll regain our thoughts and we'll get back to our shit.
And if I could say, well, let me first say that all 6 videos will be uploaded to the UHOA Podcast YouTube channel. So if you only see 3 videos in this podcast, in this stream, you will see all 6 posted on the channel. But I also want to say that this right here, now we've all, if we have social media pages, we have all seen the Busted Challenge. To me, this is probably the most clever way of doing the Busted Challenge. Very clever, very creative.
Scared the hell out of me.
Man, hey, now that right there, very clever, very funny, and everybody remembers the Lil Wayne song. Do we? Do we remember the Lil Wayne song?
Mrs. Officer.
Let me stop. Anyway, great skit. Very clever way of putting your spin on the Busted Challenge. That was very clever, and that right there, to me, is the reason why you guys will be very successful in your comedy endeavors. Keep doing very clever shit like that. You're gonna be fine.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Much love to you guys as well.
Oh, and if I could say one more thing, if there's any way that you could probably incorporate construction work into one of your skits, that would also be great. But
absolutely,
we will be sending y'all hard hats and stickers for you.
Well, if you give us the gear, we'll do the video. If you give us the gear, we'll do the video.
We'll definitely make sure you get that.
And as
absolutely,
you all know,
thank you, ladies.
And as you all know about me, if you need zombie, shark attacks, or war-torn veterans, I'm your guy.
Did he say war-torn veterans?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, man.
A dude that got his shit blown off.
Yeah, dog. Hey, that's like that death challenge thing. I done told you, stop talking about that morbid.
Yo, this motherfucker
that shit is morbid.
Crazy,
man, stop that. I don't know why he does that, man.
Yo. Okay, so hey, Miss, I just want to ask real quick. Miss Jennifer, Miss Kanisha, are y'all interested in doing a Vietnam skit?
There I was. Charlie everywhere.
Hey, we can cover J Wild with mud and have him laying in the mud and camouflage with that nub sticking out, put ketchup all over it.
I'm telling you, just a good lung full of Agent Orange better than any coffee.
Look at Jennifer's face though. Look at Jennifer's face. She was like, "That just ain't right. It just ain't right." Yeah, I know. I can't get them away from this morbid. They want to do so much morbid stuff. I can't get them away from it.
Oh, I figured it out. I could be a poor. No, sorry, that's political. Never mind. I'm backing off that. I'm backing off that. Damn.
I'm loving it.
I thought it would have been funny, but it's going to be way too political. Fuck me. All right, we got to wrap this shit.
Ladies, thank you for even gracing, even blessing us with your presence. We greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. And now you are definitely friends of the show. Anytime you want to come on, you got something to promote. You just want to ride with us on our forum and see how we really fucking kind of operate when it's just the boys. Feel free. We'll have you on.
And any and all skits that you brand new past, if you want to load it up, we will load it up on the UHOA podcast. I will also load them up on my Somebody Gotta Say This Shit YouTube channel, so you can get plenty of spins. And I'm sure that U.H.O.A Podcast will do the same. And we just want to make sure that you get all the eyeballs on your platform and on your work, man. We greatly appreciate it. Y'all doing a good thing. And it's only going to be successful. Just keep doing it. Keep being creative. Keep being step outside the bounds. Like I said, no limits.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Bye.
Later.
Thank you.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
So, man, let's you want to show them some shoes?
Yeah, man. But real quick, I just want to say, hey, y'all need to go follow these ladies. Very funny ladies. They are on Instagram. J_K_T_V JKTV. The JK Show. You've already seen two of two sets of characters that they present on their platform, and those characters alone are funny. I can always watch the church ladies because I have a history and experience with church ladies myself, and that is always going to be funny. I also have experience with police, but none that attractive. So, but
I was about to say, let's not leave out the fact that they are not bad looking.
Yeah. So if you ain't take nothing from this podcast so far, viewers out there, you can definitely take this. We will have a female presence on the show. Yes, we will. And we will always try to make sure that they are something to look at.
Pleasing to the eye.
Now, of course, one of them is my cousin by marriage. So, we're very respectful, obviously. But nevertheless, for the viewers out there, you're welcome yet again.
And on behalf of the viewers, J Wall, I want to thank you for that other one. I appreciate you.
Right? I do what I can, my friend. I don't think these people understand how much joy I'm really trying to bring to the fucking world out here.
I get it.
So you just gave me another question I should have asked, man. That's all right. And that's for the next interview. The next time. I was waiting on you.
I was waiting on you to extend the invitation to somebody. Gotta say that shit because Jennifer wanted to talk politics.
Oh right. Man, see, the thing is, I have popularized the hashtag never trust a politician. Yes, There are engines out there where you can actually trace hashtag history. Yes, you can.
Oh, for all you thieving motherfuckers out there, bet you didn't know that, did you, bitch?
Yeah, there's engines out there where you can actually Google hashtag histories. And I proudly say that I have popularized never trust a politician.
Well,
and with
don't
that
trust
said,
a lawyer or a car dealer neither.
They're in the vein.
Yeah,
definitely lawyer, but that's why we don't speak.
Like
I put them all in one category when I talk about don't trust. I put lawyer, politician, car dealer.
It's funny because George Carlin
all
would
in
say
one,
the exact same thing. JD.
Yeah, I put them all in the same category.
Carlin puts George Carlin, the GOAT of fucking comedy. I will fight you.
Oh, speaking of that, last show went off the rails so much when we started getting later in the show. I didn't even get to spit my top 5. So,
your top 5 what?
Comedians.
Top 5 comedians.
Ah.
But well, nevertheless.
Hey, that is a great show. That if you watch the rebroadcast, you were on fire. You were shooting deep. You were shooting 3 points deep. I was like, he's going crazy.
He was shooting better than Kentucky in the regular season.
Oh wow.
God, the shots fired. Bing.
Wow. Well, let's talk about another team that ain't in the motherfucking tourney.
I got knocked out in the first round. I ain't gonna let you hit me like that. I'm a bob and weave. Yeah, got knocked out in the first round. Sad number. Sad.
Hey man. I ain't gonna let no motherfucker that wear orange proudly talk about my motherfucking UK motherfucking BBN Wildcats now.
Hey Eric, let me tell you what's really sad. What's really sad is my favorite, and I hate to say this, and I don't want the other kids to feel bad because I love I love my kids. I love my nieces, all my nephews. I love them all. But my sister will tell you that her baby girl is my favorite because from day one, I told her when she got ready to go to kindergarten, I told her, I said, today is the first day of the rest of your life. I said, and you the smartest kid in the nation. I said, so treat the day like that. And she's been accepted to Johns Hopkins. She's been accepted to multiple universities. She got accepted to the University of Tennessee. She got accepted to University of Memphis. She got a letter and got accepted to the University of Kentucky. And my God, her uncle, her dad's brother, and her dad's sister and their spouses work at U.H.O.A. And she said, I think I'm going to U.H.O.A. So
as
posted the letter.
So as you told her, she is the smartest kid out there.
She is. She still is. She's still the smartest kid in the nation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, auntie and uncle, auntie's husband, auntie's wife, all work at the university. Grandma just moved to Lexington and bought a house. You know, it's a wise decision. Hell, we all know we can be in Lexington from Louisville in less than about 45 minutes if we hustling. I trust Lexington. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know she'll get a definite good education. It ain't like no superstars have never come out of the University of Kentucky because they have. So
and let me tell you,
it is what it is, man. I just got to deal with it. Like my sister said, we can yell Big Blue for 4 years.
You sure can, baby. You sure can. I'm gonna buy you your first goddamn T-shirt.
And man, I do look good in blue. So
yeah. That's what matters. You know what? I'm gonna get you all type of UK shit.
You ain't got to
Man,
go that far. you ain't got to go
You
that
gonna be
far.
like, man, hey, Art, stop that shit. Stop sending
I'm gonna be
me.
like, man, you send me one more motherfucking blue shirt, dog, and I look great in blue. Blue and white is my sister's them. Is my sister's sorority colors because she's a Zeta. But yeah, you ain't got to send me all that blue.
plus the good
Boy,
thing about it
hey,
going to Lexington too, it ain't nothing for y'all to get down there to her. But in a pinch, I know of a bass playing metal badass nunchuck swinging witch doctor who could probably make sure that nobody touches a hair on that pretty little head if need be.
So Lexington don't have to disappear.
man,
Exactly. It don't have to get
protected by
overrun
the
with.
UHOA.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Cause even though she got family there, and they ain't that fighting side of the family. That
That's all
fighting side of
right.
the family is over here.
That's all right.
So
We got the fighting side over here. We
Yeah.
okay.
All,
It's
so she's
okay.
good.
yeah.
Look
Yeah,
like she's
Gotta have a healthy balance.
yeah.
she gonna
So,
be a wildcat.
well,
Sad but true.
she's in good hands, my friend.
But
That's
I'm
for sure.
definitely gonna be uploading the skits that are seen on the JK show onto my platform. Somebody got to say this shit podcast, my YouTube channel, and my Instagram. Just out of appreciation and the fact that out of appreciation and uh, motivation for anyone that wants to be inspired by good comedy. I like good comedy. I like comedy that's relatable. Relatable comedy is what I really like. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Church ladies.
That's
Yeah,
where.
and the thing is, you always got that. Y'all, hey, bro, I always said, man, my grandmama was the sweetest soul ever. But I know that there were a few ladies in that First Baptist Church, that little church in Nicholasville now. I know that there were some ladies in that church that she did not like.
Oh yeah.
But she was
Pray for them often.
pray for them. Was gonna be sweet as can be, but she was gonna be slick with it. You know what I mean? She's gonna have a little tongue. That no, you know what I'm saying? That little quick. You know what I'm saying? What she say? That
Yeah.
type shit. That shit that you don't catch it. You don't catch it till 30 or 45 minutes while you in the car. You're like, this shit say that? That
Right.
type shit.
Hey, and that's so dope if you think about the skits, because that's basically the tone they were setting with that skit. So I mean, like you said, I mean, that's relatable as fuck.
Hey, dude. Hey,
She said
I
the
grew
devil
up.
told me you was ugly. But she said the devil told me you was ugly. Boy,
Hey,
that
that's
is
what makes it
hilarious.
funny because when Ace was talking about when Ace was talking about doing a movie, I was like, dude, you're gonna have to tell 1,000 people stories with that because I grew up in a church, a family. We went to the family church,
Yeah.
and we were probably some people would call me and my cousins and my sister the second generation coming up in the church, or the third generation, because grandmama was there, granddaddy was there, he was a deacon, she was a mother, mom and daddy was there, you know what I'm saying? So they would probably call us the third generation coming up in that church. I've seen two old women get to fighting on the front steps of the church about my uncle because both of them was fucking him.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Man, I watched my granddaddy. We had a pastor. Our pastor, God rest his soul, he was a great man. But at the same time, pastor felt like it was okay to hug every woman on the mother's board and kiss them on their cheeks and all that old mess. And I watched him kiss my grandmama one day, and I watched my granddaddy because my granddaddy was a little short, about 5'7", stocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Light skinned, not light skinned, but about my color. And I watched my granddad tell him. My granddad told him straight up, "Hey, Pastor, it may be a mother on your mother's boy, but that's my wife. Don't kiss her like that no more." And dog, Pastor didn't say nothing, but he took him about 4 steps back because he seen it in his face. My granddaddy meant every word of that. You put your lips on my wife again, partner. That's what it should have really came out like they was on the street. You put your lips on my wife again, partner.
Yeah,
we're gonna have us a malfunction.
We gonna really see if you a messenger.
We gonna see if God really on your team up in there.
Yeah.
And hey, Pat's taking about 4 steps back.
See.
So when Ace was talking about I want to do a movie, oh dude, you gonna have to tell that's gonna be more than a movie. That's gonna be like a series of movies to tell that story, especially if you just do it on black churches.
Oh my God.
I don't suggest that we ever touch the Catholic churches. You know what I'm saying? We better keep it black. We don't want to touch the Catholic churches because without pointing any fingers, we all have heard. Yeah, we don't want to mess with them. We don't want to mess with them. I don't want to subject nobody to the horror of what has went on in Catholic churches, and I went to Catholic school, you know what I'm saying, attended some Catholic services. We don't want to subject nobody to that. But yeah, if we just keep it with black churches, it'll be hilarious probably the first 5-10 films. After that, man, who knows?
Now, outside of the sexual perversion shit that goes on in some of these houses of worship,
go on and point them out.
There's I've seen some Catholic baptisms on Instagram. Bro, you cannot watch these videos and work.
I ain't never seen it, and I went to Catholic school, but I've never actually seen a Catholic baptism. I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's not a baptism. It's not a baptism. It's a what is it? It's a what is it called? No. When you get the they get the water. No, the Catholic version.
Yeah,
is it it's still a baptism?
Yeah. Baptism is the first sacrament.
Oh, so it was the first sacrament.
Yeah.
Okay. See, now I'm getting taught some shit. Hey, look at that.
Hey, that's what's
so
up. I knew it was a Catholic church. I'm gonna see. Hey, JD, I'm gonna send you a video, bro. I guarantee you, bro. This video will make you cry. Oh yeah, send it to me.
I'm gonna send it to you. But let me tell you, man, it's like the busted challenge, and they come up as police officers. That's fucking funny. Because you know what I'm saying, especially if you ain't never seen that and you ain't expecting it, you've seen 1,000 other busted challenges, you already got your mind set on what you're about to see, and they come up as officers. That's hilarious.
And let me tell you how refreshing that was to me, my friend, because like I said, that is my wife's cousin through marriage. So when I heard the Busted Challenge music, I was like, Lord, I don't even know if I should watch it.
I can't watch this.
Damn it. And then they showed up as police officers. I was like,
somebody please break my phone. I can't move my eyes.
Why you gotta fuck up Easter?
That's a damn shame.
Hey, it was one of those. It was one of like when you first see the video, you hear the music, and you instantly stop the video. Like, no.
Yeah.
You're like, no. What am I about to see here?
Dude,
like,
I'm working in the shop one day. This electrician brings in this big ass dope ass fucking Bluetooth speaker, loud as fuck, lights and all kind of crazy shit on it. So I'm listening to music. Well, I go in the office to take a shit, and somebody sent me a fucking a direct message. And as soon as I put it on, all you hear in the shop on that big speaker is some girl moaning and getting like railed in this video this fucking dude sent me. And I couldn't cut it off. So all through the shop, all you hear is just, oh, I was like, motherfucker. I'm getting fired today.
Oh, yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, that is hilarious.
Yeah, because when I did it, I was like, why can't I hear the audio? And then I heard out in the shop, oh, I was like, motherfucker.
Dude.
Oh, shit.
But John Boy, UHOA John Boy, he told me one time he's in the shower trying to work one out. He got on fucking Pornhub. It hooks to the Bluetooth in his fucking truck because he had his truck running because he was going to run and go do some shit or something. Anyways, it hooks to his fucking truck, and he said all you can hear is the fucking porn screaming through the fucking neighborhood. And he can't do nothing about it. He's stuck in the fucking shower. I was like, dude, this Bluetooth is trouble in a heartbeat. Connect at the wrong time, and it'll fuck your whole day up.
They'll straight give a motherfucker away. I got one in here. All of a sudden, that motherfucker it'll kick on and kick off by itself for some reason. So I'm laying up in there one night, but I done had a few drinks, and I'm about to pass out, and I'm dozing, and all of a sudden that Bluetooth kicked on and said, "Bluetooth connected." Boy, I jumped up swinging. Like, who the hell done connection? Ain't nobody in here but me. It just kicked itself on.
Hey,
I said, man, this shit's crazy.
That AI shit's real, bro.
You know,
I got the motherfucking Alexa shit in my kitchen. And we'll just be sitting here talking. Don't even say nothing remotely like Alexa. And next thing you know, she'll just like jump in your conversation. She'll be like, oh, I too have trouble sleeping after a long night of drinking. Like, bitch, what?
Oh shit!
Hey, you know you can link two devices. You can link two devices. You can share your Bluetooth connections with another device, so you can have your Bluetooth on, and you can share another Bluetooth connection. Or somebody else, one of your coworkers has a Bluetooth, and he wants to listen to the same shit you listening to. You can have that connection, right? So. Yeah. I remember, like, I did it, like, I wanted my coworker, to hear this podcast that I was listening to. And if you know anything about, like, the type of podcast that I'm listening to as of right now, it's not really pleasant listening. Would you agree, J-Wall?
Yeah, it's not like one of them things you really feel good after you watch it. You're like, you don't watch one of these and you're like, I'm going to go seize the day.
It's not that. Yeah. It's not one of those. But nonetheless, I have to watch these for research purposes. So, with that being said, I forget that I'm linked to my partners. Shit, weeks later.
Oh shit,
bro! I am listening to the most vulgar motherfucker on YouTube, and out of nowhere, my coworker looks at me and was like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" Okay, but I'm like, I got my 3M ear protection on, OSHA approved.
Shout out to OSHA.
Yeah, shout out to OSHA. I moved the left side, the left earpiece to hear him. I see his mouth saying, what the fuck are you listening to? I removed my shit thinking, like, how the fuck is he hearing
Can he hear this?
Yeah. How the fuck is he hearing this? I removed, and he's like, dude, what the fuck are you listening to? And I instantly remember, like, oh my. So moral of the story is that I have unwittingly allowed my coworker to know a whole lot more about me than he should know.
Yeah, I feel like if somebody was hooked to the audio of everything I listen to within one day, they would no longer be my friend. Probably.
Yeah.
They'd be like, man, I think I'm good. You're a little weird, bro.
we said research. We said for research purposes only, though. Because some of the shit we listen to, guys, but it's not as funny. Some of the shit most of the shit, actually, I would say, personally speaking, most of the shit that we listening to on these YouTube channels are nothing and not ever as funny as this.
All right, Sister Muff, I'm gonna need you to go stand over there at that door, and I'm gonna stand over here at this door, and make sure when visitors come in, you greet them. I'm sorry, I don't ever stand on that side of the building. My specific corner that I am used to standing at is on the west wing, okay? Where'd you get a corner? Nobody has an assigned corner. You go where God needs your help. Pastor's wing is on that side, so I will be there to assist if I'm needed. Oh, no, because that's my corner, because I know that's Pastor's side, and the pastor likes to see me standing there. I've been working that corner for 15 years. And I'm tired of you trying to take my shine. You've been working that corner? You've been working that corner for 15 years? Well, I've been working corners too, getting a holy praise on like you're supposed to do. You know, they certainly don't make the ushers like they used to. I think they put a filter. They certainly don't make wigs like they used to. Oh, excuse me, this is not a wig. This is my hair. I don't know. Like a beach ball on your head. Go on over to your corner. The haters will hate, all right? Can I get an amen? The devil told me you was ugly. Your mama.
Man, but I love the subtle jabs at the silly shit you see in the church. When she says that corner's close to the pastor, and she says, I've been working this corner for 15 years, like that, there are definitely people in the church who just do whatever they can to stay right there at the top of the throne. That's the funniest shit.
Hey, dude.
That's why I really think she really would probably knock out a good Kamala Harris, man, because I think she gets what it takes to really do comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna spoof on somebody, you know, like the subtle roast, the subtle jabs at their character flaws and shit, that's what makes it funny. If you're just trying to motherfucker, it's not that funny.
Yeah, I think she'd be respectful with it, because right now, without us getting into politics, Kamala ain't did nothing embarrassing. So right now, if anybody's going to do anything, like let's take SNL for instance, they're going to wait for them to do something embarrassing before they start jabbing them.
Yeah. Well, she's got an easy road at the moment. You know what I'm saying, my friend? I mean, basically, all she really has to do at this moment is be able to just clear a good flight of steps with no problem. And she really, the bar's low at the moment. The bar's low. So she's sitting on Easy Street at the moment. The bar's pretty low.
I done told you, stop fucking with Broadway Joe. Stop fucking with Broadway Joe and them steps, man.
Oh, fuck. The memes, though, that came after that are incredible. Incredible.
Hey, dude.
Fuck, man. Do we got anything else loaded up, Ark? We got any of our own little blooper spiels, or what we got, man? Ark
done dipped on us, ain't he?
No, I'm with you guys. My bad. I had to take care of a little issue.
That's all good, man.
But since we brought up the topic, let me make a statement real quick. With the church lady videos and the church lady skits, I like to know the names, the character names of the church ladies that is presented to us by the JK Show, and can be followed on Instagram, on TikTok. They make a funny point. You know that's that church lady, JD. I need you to testify. That's that church lady. They got that favorite fucking seat in the church, and you ain't gonna sit in her motherfucking seat. You ain't gonna sit.
And if you don't want to get up,
you ain't sitting in the row seat.
No, and if you don't want to get up, you're gonna be met with a gang of deacons.
Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna get up because you ain't gonna
already
embarrass nobody in the church.
At you as you approaching Miss Rose's seat. The deacons is already looking at you.
Yeah, on you.
You ain't sitting there.
That's Mrs. Rose on Secret Service.
Man, she been sitting there. She been sitting in that same seat every Sunday
since
40 years.
Yeah, since 2 days after the pastor that's in the pulpit came on staff. And he been around here 25, 30 years.
Yeah. You done seen 3 deacons come and go.
Yep.
No, you ain't gonna sit in her seat. But yeah, that's what I like about their comedy, because it's relatable. And that's, to me, the best comedy. The comedy that relates to what you see in society, what you see in your life experience. You know what I'm saying? So I salute them. I commend them for what they're doing, man.
And I love their take too on just the day and times. You know, we don't get political, but I mean, it's been very obvious that one side or the other of the country has a feeling about the police. Some would like to back them. Some would like to pack them. But nevertheless, to do in this day and age and to do a skit comedy show with police, but not put any of that rhetoric in it, I think is refreshing. And I think
very smart.
And I think it's what the viewers actually really would fucking like to see. Just some goofy comedies, goofy cop comedy shit. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be leaning one way or another. It ain't got to be full of messages and propaganda. Just funny comedy shit that happens to be cop characters.
Exactly.
And I think that's
which makes their brand of comedy very smart.
Yeah, when I first
it's smart comedy, and that's what to me smart comedy is the funniest, you know. But to me, you got to be witty, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to give off a message. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's like, do you go in knowing that, you know, putting on a police uniform it may not be a good thing for everyone, you know what I'm saying, but do you take the chance anyway for the sake of comedy? I say yes, and it proved to work. To me, I think as far as my taste in comedy, I think it worked well.
Well, it's like any other job. You got to work smart, not hard. And right now,
exactly,
with everything that's going on in the world, smart comedy and staying away from how people actually feel about the police is great.
Yeah, I thought
it's a great idea, but at the same time, you've had what 6 months, 6-8 months of COVID. Churches ain't been able to really get together like they want to. So those skits are funny without being funny, because we all know those same women in the church. And I'm sorry,
yeah.
I know women, older women in the church that would watch that and laugh and be like, yeah, that's Sister So-and-so.
Yeah.
No, that's you if you look in the mirror. You know, so I mean, it's what we need. You know, it's a healing process, and it's what we need to get past this.
Yeah.
So it right now it's smart comedy, and they making it
Relatable.
work. So
Very
yeah,
relatable.
it's very relatable. And if they jump on it, and somebody pick them up, then they good. If I was those two young ladies, I'd put something
I would
together.
say keep writing. I would say keep writing. I would say keep
definitely
doing
keep
skits.
writing. Develop your characters. Put something together. Put some rough stuff together and just send it to Atlanta to somebody like Tyler Perry. Let him look at it. Let him put you in a play. It might not be the greatest role, the big role right off top, but I guarantee you, them two will blow, and he'll make sure they blow. And at that point, you live in a dream. You know what I'm saying? You live in a dream. So
yeah, and the thing is that they've already took the steps to invest in their own in their own ambitions. They took the steps to invest in their own ambitions. I'm sure, like I said, those costumes, you know what I'm saying, the police uniforms, those ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go to Halloween Express, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna pay some money for that. You know what I'm saying? So you invest in financially, and you invested, you know what I'm saying, as far as with the physical labor of actually performing, of putting it out there and doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And putting it in front of millions, thousands, millions, hundreds, thousands of millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Eventually.
Definitely.
So,
and I love
the thing, man.
I love their walk, because if you hear in the interview, they have a wealth of experience before this. And I'm sure we didn't elaborate on, I'm sure they faced trials and tribulations and failures and triumphs through those journeys of singing and doing plays and doing movies and modeling and all the other things they've done. But all that comes with lessons learned and a wealth of knowledge. So then when you heard them, they said, look, we're doing this. We decided we wanted to do it. We want to promote us. We believe in us. And, we don't have any expectations on this thing one way or another, but we decided we wanted to do it. We want to work our chops in comedy. We think we can do it. But with the wealth of knowledge behind them, they're not coming in at all loosey. They already know what to do and what to work and how to do it, but they're taking their experiences, which I would imagine a lot of times coming in early is having you work for other people telling you what to do, this and that. Some things were good ideas, and things that some shit wasn't. And some people will sacrifice the success of an artistic situation for their own personal bullshit in their brain. I mean, if they're running it, they got a vision in their head, right, wrong, in between. Some people aren't willing to compromise, so people like them that are coming up in entertainment deal with these situations. But to have all that wealth of knowledge and come together, them two, just the talent, writing, crafting, moving on their own lane, that to me is the most successful move you could ever make. You take what you learned, you take your bumps on the road, and then when you get in a situation, you own it and you take it up here.
I agree. And the thing is, with Miss Kenesha and Miss Jennifer, you know what I'm saying, or Miss Jennifer and Miss Kenesha, JK show,
pass it over, Eddie.
Smoking on good. But with those two, man, they already got their demonstration down pat. I mean, basically all they got to do is just add more characters and keep performing, keep putting content out. They're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
they're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? They've already learned. They already learned the things that we think we could teach them. You know what I mean? So, I'm sure they already know to keep writing. I'm sure they already know to keep making content. These are things that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got to be taught. You know what I'm saying? But if we could
also look what a good look possibly for this band of heathens to have seen that talent early and going to get them on here, because best you believe,
absolutely, big picture.
They ain't going nowhere, and one day we'll be there watching them with their kids on a Friday, Saturday night, when the motherfucking True Hollywood story comes out of where they
Big picture.
God damn it, they was on the UHOA podcast.
When you got a Tyler
that.
Perry, when you got a Tyler Perry presents Kanisha and Jennifer and their blockbuster or made for Netflix movie.
Just remember who had the wherewithal to get that book.
They came on to the UHOA podcast. Just remember.
Yeah. And trust me, there's more talent coming. There's more talent coming.
Testify, JY. What podcast did they come to? Just in case people didn't hear you, hear me. What podcast did they come to right before they make it big? What podcast did they come to?
Oh, they came on the UHOA podcast Sunday nights on YouTube. You will always see us on our corner holding it down, and that's what we do. No, our comedy, obviously, if you've seen, isn't mirroring their comedy. We do different. We do dick jokes. We're dudes. We got a whole another genre of comedy, but comedy.
We do the comedy that my man specializes in the comedy that you will hear on every construction site in the nation.
Yes.
That's what my man specializes in.
Yeah, and that's what we do. But look, we're not scared to dibble and dabble with just talent abroad. I mean, they want to work comedy. We want to work comedy. We're going to work with them. You never know. You might fuck around and see one of us in a skit one day.
Absolutely.
Don't be surprised. But I mean, we're bringing on everybody, man. If you got something worthwhile, if we think the audience will dig it, if we think we'll dig it, if we think there's good conversations and funny shit to be had, we gonna do it. We ain't scared where they're coming. I mean, did you think the UHOA podcast would have two beautiful women on here doing church lady skits? Probably didn't, but hey, you ain't gonna box us in, baby. We're here for the long haul. We're messing with everybody who's of value and got something to do. We're trying to perform the best show we can for you. So we're getting the best talent out there. We don't care where it comes from. If they want to vibe with us, get on the show,
absolutely,
and deal with us and talk their shit, then they're all welcome. So I mean,
and then if they can bring their talents and their brand to our platform and bring value to our platform, it is always appreciated.
We will always greenlight talent. I mean, just look at the panel. You see us talking shit, cutting up, laughing, but don't be fooled. The people on our regular shows, the shit shows, and we're just riding out with the homies, everybody on that screen, multiverse, multi-talented, have a lot to bring and are going to keep bringing you shit all the time. And, so don't start expecting what you're going to see out of us. Just be glad and surprised every time that we bring you the unexpected.
I mean, honestly, the UHOA is a band of cool motherfuckers. We got motherfuckers that can willy fucking bobcats. We got motherfuckers that can shoot a goddamn duck's eye out in mid-flight. We got motherfuckers that we have wire pullers that go 100 plus mile per hour on two-wheel motherfucking vehicles. We have members that get married with fucking swords on their fucking hip. What the fuck? We have members that have marriages with battle axes. What the fuck? What else do you want?
We got those who get married in funeral homes, Jack. Funeral homes. You know how dope of an idea that is to have a wedding in a funeral home? It's just out of the box. That's what we're bringing.
Hold on. Did you just hear me? Did you hear me? UHOA, El Presidente. The man got married, and his wife gave him a sword.
If that ain't the most alpha shit you've ever heard.
If that ain't the most alpha shit in modern time that you have ever fucking heard. I don't know what it is, folks. I don't know what to give you. I don't know.
In a day and time
trying.
in a day and time where a guy will have a rainbow man bun, skinny jeans, drink a latte, and eat a vegan cheeseburger, we still got motherfuckers getting swords, god damn it. Hold the line, alphas. Hold the line.
Shout out to
We're a dime
UHOA Dirk. That man got a sword on his wedding day from his wife. Do better than that.
Hold the line, Lions. Hold the line.
Hold the line. All right, man. I love your show, man. UHOA motherfucking podcast. I love your show. Every show has been diverse up until this point. Great show. Great show. Great show. I was worried about the technical difficulties in the beginning, bro, because I'm telling you, I had a heart attack during. Matter of fact, real quick, can we do this before we go? Can we do this, Presidente?
Oh yeah, we better let them know we got some things coming down the pipe. We're gonna roll this out with plenty of plugs.
Okay, so let's do this real quick.
It's Ella. Hey, let's go. Bad bitch. I see you in the same fucking spot since I said bad bitch. Woo, you're looking at a motherfucker like you wish I died, bitch. Woo, can't say that shit when a nigga ain't even lying, bitch. Ooh, roll that motherfucker blunt, I'm trying to get high, shit. Ooh, that's that drop on the beat, let me spit this fire, shit. Cool, you got a 16, that's me, let's do it live, kid.
U.H.O.A Podcast.
That's my guy.
My guy. He is the musical director of all three platforms, and I am proud to announce that all three platforms have the equal amount of live stream episodes.
What does that
mean? We are all at 11. U.H.O.A Podcast has 11 episodes. U.H.O.A Podcast has 11 episodes, and somebody got to say this shit. Podcast has 11 episodes. That means that we all gonna start from the very beginning, baby. We are all at the beginning line, and we are gonna take off at the same time.
So, are you telling the viewers out there to get ready and look out for Somebody Gotta Say This Shit podcast show number 12?
Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now we really get to get... see, I love the U.H.O.A podcast. Trust me, I love what we do on here. It's fun. I look forward to it every week, believe it or not. I love Ill's World. It's the best vibe on a Saturday night. And if you really want to know what's really going on with some independent artists and some up-and-coming artists that are really
heavy hitters.
And I ain't talking about like the dude that's still trying to give you DVDs out in the fucking Walmart parking lot. I'm talking about some motherfuckers that are making noise out here. Look no further than your Saturday night. But my favorite show for me to be on is always Somebody Got to Say This Shit, because I uphold the law of the land and the U.H.O.A podcast. But when I get on Somebody's Gotta Say This Shit, oh boy, I get to slice and dice, sashimi some motherfuckers that I can't talk about on here, and I can't fucking wait.
And he already has on the YouTube streets and in the political realm. So please, this Tuesday, I am going live 8:30 Tuesday. Somebody Got to Say This Shit podcast. 12th episode. That coming the Saturday after that is going to be U.H.O.A Podcast, and after that Saturday will be Sunday, and it will be another. Yeah.
So, and with that, I'll go ahead and give y'all a teaser.
Oh! Damn it! Don't we got something to do Monday?
We absolutely do. And see, that's the beautiful thing. My guy just ran down 3 podcasts for your view and pleasure to watch. But this is how you know you cooking with gasoline. We don't just got 3 podcasts. Hot damn it, we got 4 every other Monday. And guess what? God damn, tomorrow is that other Monday. We're coming at you. Apocalypse is gonna show you his beautiful mind. He's like the Rain Man of wrestling. He can talk that shit in his sleep. Monday Night Mayhem. We're back tomorrow night, and goddamn it, I ain't in Vegas, and hell, I ain't got nothing going on other than scratching my balls and talking shit, drinking a little bit. So I think I might jump on there and just hear what my guys got to say.
Let me tell you something. If you missed the evolution of mayhem,
then you're an asshole.
If you missed that, you don't worry, because the rebroadcast is on the UHOA channel. But if if you have not watched this episode of Mayhem, the evolution of Mayhem, you are robbing yourself. You hear me? I mean, UHOA Apocalypse does his motherfucking thing when it comes to these mayhem shows.
He's the Webster Dictionary.
Monday Night Mayhem.
Wrestling. What do you want to know about wrestling? My guy's got it lock and key. He's an encyclopedia. He's like I say, he's Rain Man. He's the most fluent historian of wrestling that I can say I've ever met. We decided to do one show for content. He knocked it out the park so goddamn hard. We said,
fuck it. Give him a whole show.
We said what we say in the construction world when you got a motherfucking drill bit going through some motherfucking steel. We said, Apocalypse, let her eat. Let her eat, son.
Let her eat. Just sit, let her eat. She gonna get it done. Let her eat.
And he does.
Apocalypse is gonna get it done. I love his show. I love his take on a childhood experience that a lot of my days were spent upon. So I appreciate his work when it comes to it, man. But this is a great show tonight, man. JD, any final words, brother? Oh no!
That fucking duck.
Goddamn duck.
You know, I was
the
cold.
Duck.
I was cold with Duck Hunter back in the day.
Bro, how does this happen, bro? His fucking sound was perfect. Can you hear us, JD? His sound was perfect just a minute ago. How does that happen? Did he get a phone call? It threw me off a couple times. Man, god damn it. Hey, JD, we ain't gonna end the show like this. Hey, Presidente.
Oh no.
We ain't gonna end the show like this.
We have got to get our guy JD's final thoughts, and I'm sure we're gonna get them. See, that's the thing. We're young in this shit. We're learning it. This shit is aggravating as fuck, but we got the wherewithal. Let me tell you, it did.
Goddamn duck.
This show was looking good.
JD, no way. Hey,
they're fucking.
Hey, I think we're gonna have to call Tricky. We're gonna have to call the Alpha Male. We're gonna have to call the Alpha Male champion and get him to shoot a fucking duck in the face for us.
Absolutely. I mean,
JD, we still can't hear you, bro. Step all the way out and then come back in. Make sure that your levels are moving before. Man, it's not even him. It's the goddamn engine. We pay a lot of money for this shit every month. StreamYard duck.
Yeah, and you know what? But that's all right because the interweb can throw as many banana peels
Oh my God, I hate this goddamn app.
It just won't do it.
It's just not working.
The internet loves to throw banana peels.
JD is the host. He is the co-host of the UHOA podcast. And you will hear him whenever StreamYard is not fucking up.
Yeah. But don't worry. JD is like that we can
that handsome fella right there is a UHOA member and a co-host of this podcast, and he can't make a final statement, so I'm not gonna make a final statement. I'm gonna give it. Tell Presidente, kill this show for us, brother.
As of right now, members have seen on Facebook and Instagram. Last night was UHOA Tricky Ricky, the belt holder, the alpha male belt holder, the champion of the group. It was his birthday, and we went and we rode for him hard. Everybody drank real good. We had a lot of fun. We celebrated his birthday right. So I just want to let y'all know, the active members, these are things we do. We do events, we meet up. We actually have a real physical presence. It ain't just the interweb and the social media joints. We actually are a men's.
We ain't just on the internet.
No, we're not just on the internet. You will see us out and about doing things all the time. We got events. We got a couple events coming up. But that was a great night. I just want to shout out Tricky real quick. The alpha male champion had a great night for his birthday. Everybody had fun. But, I mean, honestly, man, with these technical glitches, I mean, it didn't look like his show was going to be all that great. It didn't even look like it might even be able to happen early on. We dealt with it. We weathered the storm. And that's what we do. We're working our chops. Anybody out there watching who has to do any of this streaming, social media, video type shit, you understand that shit happens, man. But we're always going to try to bring you the best show possible. I appreciate the J and K girls for coming on and riding with us. I think everybody's going to know who they are eventually. I think that they're not going anywhere, and you're going to see them. And hopefully, they'll come back and vibe with us on another show. We'll do it. But outside of that, we do apologize for the technical difficulties, but we said we're going to be here Sunday, and hot damn it, come hell or high water, rain or shine, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We're going to be here every Sunday. So until then, it's always U.H.O.A. And we
U.H.O.A.
And we got
El Presidente! Woo! My God. Let's go. Yeah. United Hard Hats of America. If you a real man, motherfucker, stand up. Grace your cup, grab your nuts, that's your character. Hard hats around here is all we wearing, bro. That's your call, big homie J Wall. You can tear it up and I don't give a fuck, bro. We gon' man up, and if they ask who did it, we gon' stand up. Any motherfucker got a problem, put your hands up. Woo! Got something to say? Hit the app today. We greatly appreciate all the comments and the calls, so please be safe. Greet the show right, y'all. Hey, what we say now? You-H-O-A.